Hello, my Nollywood movie fans. Listen, all I can say is this was wrong on so many levels. I'm talking about the movie Chances, and it's starring Sonia Uche, Dike, and Detola Jones. Okay, now this movie opens up with Damien played by and Abigail played by Sonia. And they're having a little bit of a dispute as to whose car has the right of way. And then we see Abigail writing in her diary. I was a little bit confused, but once I watched the entire movie, I understood what was going on. So we then see Abigail and Damien, and they're returning, to Damien's apartment after being out, and they look very happy and in love. And we also see that Damien has a roommate, Maybelle, played by Detola. At first I thought, it was his sister, but no, she's not his sister. She's apparently his bestie. Now, Maybelle is going out on a date one night, and Damien is giving her his opinion as to what she should wear, and also he insists he must follow her to ensure her safety. So when Maybelle and Damien return from her date, Abigail is waiting, and she makes a comment to Maybelle that really didn't sit right with her, because Maybelle wasn't aware that Damien was discussing her private life with Abigail. And apparently Damien and Abigail got into an argument about it because Abigail returned home complaining to her bestie Bernice about the situation. Meantime, Damien and Maybelle are at home, and Damien gets news that he's gotten a scholarship and must go abroad. They're ecstatic about it, very happy. So Damien prepares a special dinner for himself and Abigail. He also invites a good friend, Henry, so he can surprise Abigail with the good news. Well, my people, before the celebration could even get started, Abigail suddenly gets sick and runs into the bathroom to throw up. So naturally, Damien is very concerned, but Abigail refuses to go to the hospital. She even doubled down. She doubles down once Henry and Bernice arrive. And by the way, when Henry and Bernice meet, the love connection is instant. Now, Abigail soon finds out that yes, she is indeed pregnant with Damien's child, and she makes the choice not to keep the child. Her bestie tries to talk her out of this decision, and rightfully so, because apparently this will be her fourth or fifth termination, all by Damien, of course. You see, Damien in the past has decided he's not really ready to settle down, but now that his future is looking brighter, he wants Abigail to keep this baby. But Abigail's feeling so insecure about Damien leaving, and she feels he might even meet someone else. It may not even return to her. He tries his best to assure her, but Abigail is not convinced. So, meantime, Damien is at home, expressing his anger to Maybelle, and as she tries to comfort him, well, there it goes, that look in her eyes that says, Damien, I want you. So, Abigail is at home, and she has made up her mind. She's not keeping the child, and she does what she has to do to get rid of it. Damien actually shows up to talk to her again, but Abigail, she refuses to talk, and she refuses to even let him in. So he goes back home now. Now, mind you, Mabel is there giving looks and serving drinks. Damien returns the next day to talk to Abigail, and Abigail tells him that she got rid of the baby, and Damien is furious. But Abigail feels just fine about what she did, and she actually feels Damien is the selfish one. Well, my people, trust me, she will eat those words. Now, Abigail does go to see Damien, and he is not in the mood for her. He actually tells her he needs his space right now. So, of course, Abigail gives attitude. She truly can't see his side at all. But you know who does see his side? Maybelle. She's given all kinds of hugs, gifts, kisses, and looks. And in no time at all, they go even further. Okay, so Abigail does come back the following day to talk to Damien, and they actually make up. And Maybelle is not happy about this because she and Damien took things beyond friendship. So moving forward, months later, Damien has already left, and we see Maybelle is on the phone with Damien, and lo and behold, she is very, very pregnant. One day, Abigail and Bernice came to pick up a package for her, and they were very shocked at what they saw. Now, some years later, when Damien returns, he has agreed to stay with Abigail for a few days, and he actually tells Abigail that they should get married and she should tell the family. Well, that doesn't last long, because when Damien returned to his apartment, he found out that he has a son with Maybelle. And not only that, but he decides that he'll tell Abigail that he has to leave again and they should put the marriage on hold. I mean, Abigail is crushed. But she hasn't seen the worst, because Damien actually asks Maybelle to marry him. So after not hearing from Damien for a while, Abigail shows up at his apartment and sees that he and Maybelle are married and have a son. And my people, all hell breaks loose. Abigail is out of control with hurt and anger. She begs and pleads with Damien. And to make matters worse, after some time, it comes out that Maybelle is pregnant with a second child. Abigail refuses to accept what happened to her. I mean, she even puts on a wedding gown, hoping that it will bring Damien back to her. My people, this movie was something to see. I personally felt so many different emotions. Sonia Uche gave an outstanding performance. I mean, she gave us what we needed to bring our emotions out. And to me, this was a different type of movie, because if you think it has a happy ending, you are wrong. It doesn't. Kudos to all the actors in this movie. Job well done. My people, watch this movie. You will not regret it. And you know what? Talk to me in the comments section. Let me know how you feel about this. You can watch this movie right here on YouTube at Sonia Uche TV. Please like, subscribe, share, and check out some of my other reviews right here on my channel. And remember, get your Nollywood on. Bye for now.